Thousands of kilometers from their families, Indian citizens wait despondently for a ray of hope that somehow, someday, they may see their loved ones once more. Driven by dreams of well-paying jobs, they are ensnared and trafficked, their passports and smartphones confiscated. They are sent forth to fight and die in a foreign war. This is the grim reality that hundreds of Indians are today fighting for both sides in the Russia-Ukrainian conflict, and some of them will never come back. On Wednesday, 3rd July 2024, India's External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar raised concerns about their safety and pressed for their return. Dr. Jaishankar had met Russia's Foreign Minister Sergey Lavrov in Astana, Kazakhstan on the sidelines of the Shanghai Cooperation Organisation summit. But what are Indian citizens doing embroiled in a far-off war? How did they end up there? And what is being done to bring them back home safely? News9 Plus Decodes. Let's begin with the basics. Who are the Indians caught in the Russia-Ukraine conflict? According to reports, some 200 Indian nationals are presently caught in the Russia-Ukrainian conflict. They are part of a vast multinational army that includes recruits from Nigeria, Nepal, and China. They were initially recruited for non-combat roles by agents promising them jobs in Russia, but ended up being deployed on the front lines. Upon arrival, they were forced into military service and sent to conflict zones near the Russia-Ukrainian border. Videos and accounts from affected individuals reveal their lack of combat experience and the dangerous conditions that they face, often without adequate training or support. And at least 2 Indian citizens have died. How did they get there and what are they doing? Hemil Mangukia, a 23-year-old from Surat, Gujarat, was recruited as a helper in the Russian army and promised a monthly stipend of $1,800. Once in Russia, he was forced into military service and deployed to Ukraine, where he was killed in a missile strike. 23 years old Arbab Hussain, a native of Kasganj in Uttar Pradesh, was injured while fighting on the front line in Ukraine. His family still struggles to contact him. 31-year-old Azad Yusuf from Pulwama was promised a housekeeping job in Dubai by an agent. Instead, he was sent to Russia for military training and then deployed to Ukraine. Severely injured in combat, he now awaits repatriation. Hailing from economically disadvantaged backgrounds and seeking better employment opportunities, most of these people were lured by agents with promises of jobs in Russia, including roles as security helpers. But despite promises of secure roles, many found themselves trapped in the middle of a war. What is being done about the situation? The Indian government is actively engaging with Russian authorities to secure the safe and prompt repatriation of its nationals caught in the conflict. Efforts include diplomatic discussions as well as warnings to the public to avoid being misled by fraudulent job offers in conflict zones. The Ministry of External Affairs has initiated measures to repatriate those affected and is taking steps to curb such deceptive recruitment practices. In fact, some individuals have already been released and have returned to India. Let's hope soon all of them are.